Welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? This is your go-to source for practical advice and support when considering if a divorce is the right answer for you. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll uncover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here is your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to tackle a question that often arises when considering this difficult path, and what are the different types of divorce processes? Many people assume there's just one way to get divorced, a lengthy court battle filled with lots of drama. Fortunately, that's not always the case. Here, we're going to explore some options to consider, each offering varying levels of formality and cost, and it's going to depend on really what fits your circumstance, because every divorce is unique. We're going to start with the most common one here, the traditional litigation. This is the one that most people envision: two attorneys representing each spouse, battling it out in court over child custody, property division, and spousal maintenance. While effective in resolving complex situations, it's also the most expensive and time-consuming. Emotions often run high, making communication difficult. So really, we don't want the long drawn-out thing. We'd prefer to have a more smoother course if it's possible. I mean, divorce is just brutal anyway. Now, mediation is another one, and that's where you got a neutral third party facilitating communication between spouses. They guide discussions, aiming for a mutually agreeable settlement on all issues. Mediation is generally less expensive and faster than litigation, but it relies on both parties being cooperative. Next, we have the collaborative divorce. And the collaborative divorce really involves a team approach. Each spouse has their own lawyer specializing in collaborative divorce. Together, they work with a neutral financial expert and, if necessary, a child specialist, all focused on reaching a fair agreement outside of the courtroom. Now we're going to move to the uncontested divorce. So this is the quickest and most affordable option when it comes down to it. I mean, both spouses really agree on all the terms before time, requiring minimal legal involvement. And it works best when the marriage is, say, short, assets are minimal, and there are no children involved. Remember, the best process for you depends on your specific situation. Look at your complexity. Do you have significant assets or child custody issues? There's your budget. Can you afford a lengthy litigation process? And also look at communication. Can you work civilly with your soon-to-be ex-spouse? Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Consulting with a divorce attorney can help you understand your options and choose the best process that fits your needs. And that's going to do it for this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? Should you have any questions, drop a comment or, shoot me an email, give me a call. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Take care.